Business and baby, yeah, off we are. Mama free down. Try respect you, man. Left rudeness, I didn't meet her. Left rudeness, left rudeness, Mama free down. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, you know my bad energy, left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we know I'm bad energy. You know my right to man, show some class. Not just for say you get money and power. Media not tough for fight. Make we talk with pride. I'm a Dulam Brana, not to your rank. Respect the press, not truth we want. Not to for show of chest. Push and power, they go pass. So come on, no sleep, they go last. We not jealous, we just talk true. Now the media space, we go hold proof. Left rudeness, Mama free town. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we know about energy. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up. And the mic, no be fight, we know one drama. Tonight, 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 tonight. Shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up. Let the talk way bitter, make them sweeter. Okay, now this make una not be one make truth media come on here. But who big pass you know we are in solidarity. With truth media, you the left rudeness not the media. Do your left rudeness not the media. You know my right to man, show class and behavior. Titi do your left, peace over drama. That's how we go build the future, my truth means mama of freedom. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we know about energy. Left rudeness, left rudeness, business and baby, yeah, off we are. Mama freedom, try respect you, man. Left rudeness, I didn't meet her. Left rudeness, left rudeness, Mama freedom. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, you know my bad energy. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we know I'm bad energy. You know my right to man, show some class. Not just for say you get money and power. Media not tough for fight. Make we talk with pride. I'm a Dulam Brana, not to your rank. Respect the press, not truth we want. Not to for show of chest. Push and power, they go pass. So come on, no sleep, they go last. We not jealous, we just talk true. Now the media space, we go hold proof. Left rudeness, Mama free town. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we know about energy. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up. And the mic, no be fight, we know one drama. Tonight, 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 tonight. Shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up. Let the talk way bitter, make them sweeter. Okay, now this make una not be one make truth media come on here. But who big pass you know we are in solidarity. With truth media, you the left rudeness not the media. Do your left rudeness not the media. You know my right to man, show class and behavior. Titi do your left, peace over drama. That's how we go build the future, my truth means mama of freedom. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we know about energy. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, la la la.
This not sing baby,
Business and baby, yeah, off we are. I'm on free down. I respect you, man. I didn't mean that. Mama on free down. We don't want bad energy. We don't want bad energy. Business and baby, yeah. I'm on free down. I respect you, man. I didn't need that. Mama on free down. We don't want bad energy. We don't want bad energy. You know my right to man, show some class. Not just for say you get money and power. Media not talk for fight. Make we talk with pride. I'm a Dulambrana, not to your rank. Respect the press, not truth we want. Not for show of chest. Push and power, it go pass. Come on, no sleep, it go last show. We not jealous, we just talk true. Now the media space, we go hold proof. Left rudeness. Mama on free town. Left rudeness. Left rudeness. Left rudeness. We know about energy. Left rudeness. Left rudeness. Left rudeness. Shake up. And the mic, no be fight. We know one drama. Tonight. Shake up. Let the talk way bitter, make them sweeter. Okay, now this make una not be one big truth media. Come on here. But good big pass, you know we are in solidarity. We truth media, you the left rudeness, not the media. Do your left rudeness, not the media. You know my right to man, show class and behavior. Titi do your left, peace over drama. So we go build the future, my truth media. Mama on free time. Left rudeness, left rudeness. We know about energy, left rudeness, left rudeness.
This nothing but Pwel, we are dead. Mama on free down, try respect to left rudeness, not the media, oh. Left from. Mama on free down, left rudeness, left rudeness, Titi do ya left, we know one bad energy, left rudeness, left rudeness, Titi do ya left, we know one bad energy, you know my red woman, show some class. Not to just for sale, you get money and power. Media not to for fight, make we talk with pride. I'm a Dulambrana, not to your rank. Respect the press, not truth we want, not to for show of chest. Push and power, ego paso. Karma no sleep, we go lash. We no jealous, we just talk truth. Now the media space, we go all proof. Mama of Freetown.
Left rudeness, mama of Freetown. Left rudeness, left rudeness. Mama of Freetown. Left rudeness. You know, married woman, man. You know, I be always think say the ones where you hook up to that kind of, you know. But when I see hearing where the man self them misbehave, I just say, oh, admire, continue. Mama of Freetown, left rudeness, left. You know, I not do bad. I just sing and dance and so no. Good morning. Morning, welcome to a program we call Koreans. It's not Koreans. I just don't spell Koreans. Anyway, hope so get a wonderful night. This now another day for let we do your own thing inside we are, right? So we're not waste any more time. We'll go straight and begin look at waiting day now the front page of the different newspaper them as we make way for make we your own people them come inside the program this morning. So we see waiting actually then go come, and Giwi. We don't know, but let we see. Because let's just see quickly. Then you can give it. Whilst we wait for them to come inside, let me just go straight and begin look at the front page of the different newspaper. Then in the first one, now the Daybreak newspaper, we say TEC chairman sent on leave, and you as well get Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, APC visionary and unifier of Sierra Leone, and you as well get Chief Minister showcase Sierra Leone investment readiness. And thanks to Mines Minister Mataya. Major leap in mining index for Sierra Leone. And you as well get President Bill Open State of Art Seed Laboratory and other story there for yesterday's edition of the Daybreak newspaper. The other one at the Concord Times newspaper, we say Falaba MP slams government over neglect, broken promises. You as well get VP Jules de Jallo calls for stronger land governance across Africa. You get in London, Chief Minister showcases Sierra Leone's economic transformation investment readiness. That all me say for a while. So at intending day, we can try, but I just put this now to go and say this investment thing. We know say a lot of people in day where the government give, free pass for go. They no go for go attend the investment conference. So, but we will come to that day. At least I just cut the 8 small bits, the coin 8. Let you know say I already for can cut up. Right, so we go to the other one. JICA donates vehicle to support Sierra Leone's rice productivity initiative, and the City Hunter newspaper say national disgrace. Opposition leader calls for urgent action against drug trafficking. Learning from success. NRA explores operational model in Ghana. Digital transformation, SLIS signed MOU with OneGov to enhance online payment system, and workers rejoice. SLPTA pays over 15 billion leones end of service benefits. Former SLRTC staff receive. And the next one we get now the Salone Voice of Salone newspaper as government vows to investigate diplomatic passport scandal. Will it be another Boy Jones buff case? And Sierra Leone, US to fast-track repatriation of undocumented nationals, Foreign Minister Avars. And you as well get human rights activist, media practitioner, condemns Admire Bio's threat against journalist Lamrana Bar. You as well get President Bio backs Israel a mass ceasefire agreement and ghost ships in Sierra Leone. The next one, now the Calabash newspaper say Vice President calls for stronger land governance and community rights across Africa. Sludge condemns threat against journalist Amadou Lamrana Ba, described it as a grave attack on press freedom, and as SLPTA facilitates payment of over 15 million new loans, ex-SLRTC employees benefit as government clears outstanding gratuity and redundancy payment. At Onga 80, our Salisa Mai honored with Global Women Power Award for outstanding peace leadership. President Bio others probe into diplomatic passport scandal. And Nazi Director General advocate good governance as a cornerstone of social security system. The Spectator newspaper say Sierra Leone boosts food security with new seed laboratory, and SLPHA dismisses false social media claims. And 20 police officers depart for China to boost policing skills and strengthening bilateral ties. Chief Minister Dr. David Moinina Senge showcases Sierra Leone's economic transformation and investment readiness in London. And the other one, now the Future newspaper, where say as ONS boss leads Kush fight CCTV cameras for CCTV camera for borders, and you will get $9.81 million. For 2 markets, 20 entrenched clauses faces review and free okay. We go to the next one when Honorable Martin Bangura, a beacon of hope for APC in Bombalin. The next one now the intern newspaper where say Salone launches probe into diplomatic passport scandal. Pa use seafood to takes orange network to tower to Mabom town, and you as well get other story there, for instance, edition of the intern newspaper. The Independent Observer newspaper, Salone, a disappointing nation at 64. The PSC Secretary highlights strategic role at EPL Fellow induction. Man sentenced for migrant smuggling. Judge offers compensation. Mr. President, can we talk? Part 260. The exclusive newspaper say SLISA switches to top gear as it partners with one government to revolutionize online payment service. And on bail amid drug investigation, Natasha Beckley walks free. I want to unite Salone, Dr. Ibrahim Bangura assures. Under visionary leadership, Salone soared to top 10 in global mining index. And that's trap, FBC cries. The Night Watch newspaper, diplomatic passport in drug dealers' hands. Salone named them Pwel again. And at 2025 Custom Service Week, NATCA Director General notes the validity, the vitality of technology and affirm the importance of professionalism in customer care. And you as well get AJL Awards 59 scholarship worth 390,160 millions. And the next one, now the Salone Times newspaper say, as Parliament awaits action from Attorney General, Accord Logistics State Lottery deal in limbo. And you get other story for instance edition of the Salone Times. The Mnet newspaper, President Bio receives AFCFTA. Secretary General commends completion of AFCFTA assessment report. Speaker Thomas warns citizen against unpatriotic behavior. And you get Tivamia boost feed Salone with rice processing plant in Pwel. Chief Minister showcases Sierra Leone's economic transformation in London. And the newspaper, Shalima Trading transforming Sierra Leone's transport and youth. And you as well get Speaker Thomas draws the line lazy committee to face sanction. Why now, Mr. President? Honorable Mariama Bangura question timing of power sharing agenda. Dr. Senge showcases Salone's economic growth in London, and you as well get Sierra Leone's image in crisis, a call for accountability. Parliament applauds PC and Sons role in feed Salone's success. Dr. Balwa Koma transforming Sierra Leone's petroleum sector. The next one we get inside the program this morning at the Africa 24 newspaper say Makeni Kabbalah Road now a death trap. Sierra Leone achieves leap in mining contribution index, and inside this also you get Honorable Lacor dismisses government claims and save the Aberdeen Creek. The political newspaper say Okel River under threat. Activist calls for more breast cancer awareness, and RSLAF to recruit 500 intel officers for border security. And VP Julde Jallo calls for stronger land governance in Africa. The Minutes newspaper say as Chief Justice fights to regain public trust, Allentown kiosk land case stalled. Launching, okay, we go from 52nd place to 8th position. Sierra Leone climbed 44 spots on global mining contribution index. And drug baron arrest with Sierra Leone diplomatic passport. Opposition chief whip expresses outrage. The next one, okay, now all the people in this we get inside the program this morning. One for I encourage you to watch me right now. Please like and share the program, so other person will actually benefit from this show this morning. And we'll take a very short break before we come with we guest inside the program for make we come and see our best we can able for discuss the different issues them we we get at the program, or what will the people that don't do at the program this morning. Continue further with me. We come back just now. We'll just take this break again.
Business and baby, yeah, we are. Mama Freetown, try respect you, man. Left rudeness, I didn't meet her. Left rudeness, left rudeness, Mama Freetown. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we know my bad energy, left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we know my bad energy. You know my right to man, show some class. Not just for say you get money and power. Maybe I not tough for fight. Make we talk with pride. I'm a Dulam Brana, not to your rank. Respect the press, not truth we want. Not to for show of chest. Push and power, they go pass. Camera no sleep, they go lash. We not jealous, we just talk true. Now the media space, we go hold proof. Left rudeness, Mama of Freetown. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we know about energy, left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up. And the mic, no be fight, we know one drama. Tonight, shake up, shake up.
All right, of course, we encourage you for left rudeness, especially when you deal with issue now the media, you really get for left the rudeness. And let me discuss the issue, not to the rudeness, very much important at this point. Yeah, if they call you name on something, when they provide evidence, if you say your hands clean, please come out and clear them. Now, like we'll be in the primary school, being get this book where you say, Conky, are your hands clean? Conky, the watch now. Say no get limb, get fingers then, but you still the watch them. Conky, are your hands clean? Yes, Tinker, my hands are clean. So you just, if Conky, they ask you, if Tinker ask you, say Conky, you hand clean, you get for say, yes, Tinker, me hand then clean. That's what they teach you the primary school. All right, so let's go straight inside the program this morning. Let me bring Leone, a big brother, inside the show for let me come discuss the different issues them where they of real concern right now in the country. Good morning, big brother, Mr. Robinson.
Oh, yes, my able moderator, Weird. Thank you, and thank you for having me in the show. Thank you so very much for the good things you're doing for our nation. Stay the course.
All right. Blessings, sir, and happy for get you again inside the show this morning. Youth man them business, but kuna they go on. So when I see you, I say, well done. I think by the time this flow discourse, the youth, especially when they try to build the youth, then you get some set of people where they try to wreck the youth. So it's very much important for let me talk about Usai we day with the human, capital development, building the capital, the human capital. This now within the politicians and the tell we want to build the human capital because are the most valuable asset. Yes, we agree to that, but we really mean waiting with the stock as to waiting, we they do. This is not a big question, not a day. But let me ask you this question, open one, and let you take we Usai you want for take we, before we go to any one of the paper them. Right now, as we talk about youth, and talk about things that really happen inside the country, what's not the biggest thing for you right now? What's not the biggest shock or the biggest improvement or the biggest issue right now surrounding the youth?
Wow. What a perfect timing for such a discussion. And it's only now we can discuss this. And it's already discussing it. We for take actions. I want to read verbatim some quotes that were again here for the larger audience.
Okay.
I get 7 impactful soundbite lines. 1, pay attention, Sierra Leone.
Mm-hmm.
A nation that loses its youth to drug is a nation signing away its future. 2, we cannot fight drug abuse with handcuffs only. We must fight it with compassion, education, and opportunity. Sembe Pwel, we're going to dive deep into this as we go along. 3, every addict was once a dreamer. We must help our youth dream again. 4, when we keep our youth busy with purpose, drugs lose their power. I hope Sierra Leoneans are listening, and more so to the movers and shakers of society. I am talking to you right in your face. My eyes are watching you as I speak. Sembe Pierre, sorry, because now I go for the point 2. Now you're right in front of me. But it's not for you, Sembe Pierre. It's for Sierra Leone at large and the one them who they officiate the duties of this country. Number 5, it is not just about arresting pushers. It is about pushing hope, skills, and second chance. 6, drug abuse is not only a health crisis, it is a national security threat, because an idle, adult, addicted generation is a ticking time bomb. 7, one of the final one before we go into talk proper, me and you. Let us build rehabilitation centers, not just prisons, because healing a youth is better than condemning one. Now, Sembe Pierre, oh my goodness, you know, some discussion, they will get them, then they go right through me. Reasons being, I've been a youth in this country. I have a child. My sister has a child. My brother has a child. My neighbors have children. Oh my goodness. My friends, they have children. And any one of us will be impacted with the menace who don't take over society. And then we're here just trumpeting it without doing the rightful, the needful. What a generation we are. What a letdown to humanity as a people. Sembe, be proud of yourself. You playing your part. Because even edification, where you educate the people them about what's in the happen around we, you're serving God's purpose. And for us that are so passionate and so determined for see how best we go eradicate the menace, I'll knock my chest, because one day I'll tell my children I play my part. And therefore, I encourage all other Sierra Leoneans them who mean good for this country, or even if you mean bad, for once, think about the gravity of this menace where they ravage the country. I want to take this moment for say, baku thank you to a private individual who call me then there so for go be the chairman who in the launch in rehab center. Who on your own capacity, he open Palama Rehab Center. Thank you for a good citizen of that, Honorable Ibrahim Bondo. I'm very proud of you and I doff my hat to you. That is not a puppy show business. It is not a photo shoot business. I was there. I saw it firsthand. And therefore, I talked to the one them within our authority. One of them, we get a mandate for run this country. And we all can run this country. But we all can do it at the same time. Therefore, we choose a particular set of people for letting run the country. Can these people look into the mirror and proudly say, yes, I am the grown-up who I've been they admire when I've been there, small one? I bet you that number not going to reach 10% of the one them holding at the helm of affairs right now. No. Most of them will shy in disbelief for the grown-ups so they don't turn for me. I know my friends where they run the system right now. These were my college mates. Some of them, they don't even bang their phone them by me. They don't bang them, phone them, then close them, then shut them. I call them now, they don't pick up. Just because I am here for see how best we go reshape the kingdom for the progress of this country. But no, them is about their own life, the life they're living right now. Hey man, you will be shocked. Are they McKinney in that base? I see the amount of Wrangler gypsum where they flood na McKinney. When you check them, these are all people who get their own take inside the system currently. Pass around. And guess what? With all the cries and the cries Monday in the country, where are they getting this money for live these affluent lives that they are living? The answer is a big one. You don't have to be a rocket scientist for able to put the dots them together. If drugs is a money puncher and drugs are infiltrating, taking over the lives of our youths, believe me, all these braggadocious with the bluff with wealth, they figure around having their wealth from drug dealing. Aren't we ashamed any side and talk about drug now? I like I don't know whose country where it happened. Then they drag them, can't tag them to Sierra Leone. Oh my goodness, what a generation. What a disservice to this country. And what a letdown to our predecessors. The people that stood firm forget a country called Sierra Leone, and today it's been left at the hands of people that don't care. It is sad. It is sad. But for all that I know, my brother, it is not the end of it. I always don't look back. I look into the way forward. We still have a chance for turnaround. What's in the happen right now? Please, guys, let's say I do not become a Colombia. I beg, those at the end of affairs, the movers and shakers, you got to do what you got to do. Shame on these guys that I used to have a lot of admiration for. I see on TV, they still deny, say, this place is drug-free. Or there are no pointers. What they don't point to, we say they're here. There are drug lords in our communities. And we can do so much as a people. The one that will get the power for move and take the right actions them, for cut them, nip them right at the back. Now the one that will be in authority. I, for one, don't spearhead arresting of dealers. But guess what? When I turn around, I meet them again around town. How it happen? Hey, systems have to work. We cannot just have these institutions without them being attentive to what them put in there for. Everybody get enrolled for play. The teacher at the school gets enrolled for play. The policeman get enrolled for play. The judiciary get enrolled for play. Parents get enrolled for play. This is, we're not going to only declare so it's an emergency, and we don't come to see how we address the emergency. I remember I lived here when Ebola struck, and I see when they declare emergency, how we treat them with heavy hand. And at the end of the day, we defeat them. We can defeat these drugs if at all we just use heavy hand for fighting. Without having sacred cows. A lot of sacred cows in society. We see out in the flout their riches. Where a few years ago, they were puppets. Or they were hustlers. Today we see them flouting with all type of riches. They drive in the latest vehicles. They were even the actors in America, they're not able to ride. They are flouting with them here. Where's the money coming from? Is it from gold sales? You don't see that market there too. Is it from diamonds? The diamonds are scarce this. So the only thing, when I see the amount of picking out the die in the street, hey, I'm gonna pull up now a concentrated camp with young people them affected by this drug. When you meet them, all they cry, say system don't fail them. The only solace now is to have something that will keep their mind off living. When they take them drugs out and they bang, then go sleep. Then forget about this day, the other day come. It's a repetition. A vicious cycle is just going round and round. And then get it in different form. So many synthetics. You get even medication. You're not going to believe relief. Or maybe they take for painkiller. Now they begin and they take for intoxicate themselves, then go to sleep. Do you know how many damage that they cause on the internal organs? Before they remember, you see stolen barrels, stolen feet. But God is watching us though. But we will get aware with that. If you're not even able to address them, talk, shout. So kudos to you, brother Lamran Abba. I hear you all over social media. You are my icon right now. You are a superstar. Trust me, my brother. Don't relent. The entire Sierra Leone is behind you. Until they don't say they beat you, then go beat you boku. If they go jail you, then go jail you boku. Because some of us here, thank God I'm a champion of youth causes, and this is affecting them. So if at all I take leadership in anything, nobody will tell me, say it's interference. They know me to be a champion of youth activities, even go to the United Nations. That is why we are given special consultative status in the United Nations, ECOSOC, Economic and Social Services. So, if you think Robinson seated here is just talking, I talk with authority because I am known by the world for the things that I'm doing. But it's not about me. It's about what is ravaging us right here. Our kids are left with no choice but offend something where they appease them for the moment. And when you turn around and wake up again, then go do the same thing. Why? Because we not give them the space for engage themselves. There are no equipped, skilled training vocations here. So maybe I'm struggling to build youth bill. I was supported once, and then I was blacklisted. Anything about youth affairs now in this country from central government, forget it. Youth bill is out. Because my only problem I commit, I deliver judiciously. What did they give me for do the funds with? Now I do them. There were no kickbacks. So I believe say that's why I'm factored out. So that's the point. There are no technical vocational institutes for engaged young youth there. So there are no recreational parks or facilities for engaged the Pikin who then did their idol. The school years we hear the free quality education. But is it exactly what is happening in the country? I am here, I'm no stranger, so nobody's telling me what is happening. Have the schools been equipped for engage or educate the Pikin with the modern trends of how education is? And guess what? Ministry of Education are open at the area. Our educational curriculum is extinct, is of the old days. Change the curriculum for address current trends in the world. You have your role to play and do it with the fear of God. Sierra Leone is a country who God bless. So many things. Our minerals. So many. Natural vegetation. So many. But guess what? Are they talking? When I had the lifting of the timber logging, now they can log out and want and take out of the country. And here we are crying about climate change. And we see the trouble that already happened at the country. This all is impacting the youth. Trust me. Our youth, oh my goodness. I cry because I know I've been a youth here. The trends these days were not the trends we were having. No. Authorities, I dey challenge you now for do what you supposed to do. And I'll go do this. It's very simple. I dey give you now 3 community action them move for take right now. What we go call them simple, practical, and inclusive. Let's begin with the prevention through awareness. We get for to do this, like what things they do. Let's start with youth-led radio discussion then. Let the youth then talk to themselves. School debates. Now they get school debate, they outside the beginning and they talk about themselves. Let's have dramas, kids on drug abuse. And we're not going to only do them by English. Now localize them, now turn them to local languages them. And see how we make them with fine stories them or just encourage the picking them for own up to their own responsibility and discourage them from this habit with the non-God. Let's involve influencers. We need influencers. I volunteer myself for being an influencer because I know my role in society. So we need this type of people. And that is my next move. Because I will gather youth them pass through youth bill. I'm not bragging here, but Pierre, I know the amount of impact what youth bill they cause in our community. So my young guys, as we speak right now, one day they have been to Mani Hotel, they represent we in this land-related issues what they do. They are our influencers. I send them to those occasions, but let them go learn and can't influence the community. See, I know that the only country where they call WIP and youth affairs them, I go meet so many great people that sit down there. I turn around, where are the youth? Who they talk about? So let's change the narratives. We then call issues them for deliberate on youth them. Let them flow up there. Let them go be first time experience and learning. We then go become for influence and compete.
All right.
We can do that.
Okay.
We gotta push. This is a topic we are very grounded in. So allow me for education.
So if not a way we get another person, where we give him perspective, and not for be say one word for the first thing, and for being just relax, they listen to you, because later you, when you talk, you speak to me heart directly, you speak to me body, you speak to everything in me. So I consider that this not for be a program, but like you talk to me, and you touch me right inside my heart. And when you talk, I imagine waiting to happen all inside the country, it hurts me so much. So I choose not to say anything, rather I choose for listening you with passion, But at this point, I come back to you. You actually, talk about, the journalist Lamana, how it is faced with threats right now. Because it choose for take a whole week, talk about drugs, talk about push. We see Uda say they can beat them where they can't tongue. Uda say he get power where he can't tongue, he will call them. That some salary they go meet up, they go beat them like he a man, they go beat all of them things. But how all you did? I come to one other journalist. I'll come to you, big brother.
Pierre, on that note, they go beat you, Boku.
Well, I also will mobilize I hope so. I really hope so. But anyway, like I say, not to Amadou Lamaraba, not the only journalist who don't be Simatanga one for the things they are. If you watch from this paper, where they call Night Watch newspaper, it got a big front page, it says, diplomatic passport in drug dealers' hands. Salone named Pwel again. This is not another paper where actually done the push strong one when it comes to issues them we get to do with accountability. And inside the program, on the WhatsApp line, we get we young brother Emmanuel Polly, we in the managing editor for Night Watch newspaper, the paper we did at the screen right now. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Yes, and good morning. Good morning to the listeners. Good morning to the people of the
Right.
And, of course, I'm Emmanuel Christian Perry, the managing editor of Night Watch newspaper.
Okay, so let me go straight. Now we don't begin see a lot of threats them, not only first them, this different way threats them on the come against journalists, especially when they speak on issues them where the people them authority or the relatives them not elect, then they come back at them. I'll get several occasions, several reference them. Thomas Dixon, where they use the president in your Facebook page for actually attack him. You get Amado Lamana Baige, we don't come under several threats. You get other people them as well. And then you know facing that situation date, but with the kind headline the way we see from your paper then, what do you first of all think about press freedom inside the country?
No, as for the word press freedom, you understand? As for this government, when they came about 20, the president of large like for this vicious law for whether they remove them, and they go all out to remove them, and count them, so we play some, you understand? And as the word they say, I believe in, there is no press freedom in Nigeria. The issue of press freedom are just one-sided, you understand? Because as long as you are not part of them, you say the truth, you come up with the truth, they choose to have. So this issue of chasing out journalists, then look at the first in this because we don't fit in so many information.
The press freedom, no, there is no press freedom in Salone. And I can see that they are not out of Salone, at the inside Salone.
You worry, you're scared that one day they will turn the threatening face, they will wear ugly, devilish face to you?
No, that on the daily, that daily something, you understand? Of course, let me tell you, they don't use the IMC for shut down night watch. They not succeed, you understand? And for any day when night watch you come, I get people where they call me and say all kinds of bad words, all kinds of remarks, this, that. Because I say, you go side, it don't make any sense. You understand? You put to the police, it don't make any sense. So I just decide for just keep myself cool. I still sadly I focus on the paper, and I decide for that around my family in the sense for my office to my office to my house. I tell no function. So that one day the attack of journalism a day we attack alligator on a daily basis. As this live posted today, this publication today, I don't get so many blessings, so many calls, so many this, so but I they ignore them and I just not get for because if you decide to they respond to them, it relate to them, and obviously you didn't work as journalists. Because
recently we see MRCG, come about, the report where they release and talk, say, yes, the journalists, the media, they're under threat. They put lots of pictures them, of journalists them where don't they undergo threat through government and government officials them. You think, say, the association way for protect journalists, they do more for protect the journalists?
I tell you that they clearly say no. There is no association, not the way they protect journalists. Yes, because I use my case scenario. I've been I don't think I said it 3 times. This government not arrest me 3 times. The first one on the same diplomatic passport. Within 100 days in office, they issued 300 diplomatic passports. I come up with that story. They arrest me. So on this issue of diplomatic passports, there is a lot to it. So, and where they arrest me, I go share it. I don't get no representation from Sludge. Because Sludge gets lawyer them with ABC. If they arrest any journalist, and they represent you. The police, any sign, a court, but my own private lawyers, and they represent me.
You be inform them?
I inform Slash. Then the president, the first one, that be Kevin Lewis as a president.
Mm-hmm.
He been at the interview room. By then, Monk at the Secretary General. He been at the interview room where they interrogate me. No representation, my own private line, I ain't represent me. Take to the second one, take to this last one. Where I get 12 people and will represent me. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So, which of protecting journalists are just,
Okay, so you don't go through a lot of threats or a lot of police intimidation, you don't appear on a CID. Is it that you story them where you can pull, they not get enough evidence, or not just means for threatening or keep una quiet?
No, for me, I believe I get my story, any story I pull, I get evidence. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But I believe if the federal officers but also ever the arrest, they don't get enough evidence for prosecuting me. They're not prosecute. If I believe we go to the court, that evidence they prove.
Mm-hmm.
Although even the signature slide below, what they say don't remove, from me no say no remove her. You understand? Because and they get the court,
mm-hmm.
and they get everything.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
If you evidence a producer at the court, you still go down.
Mm.
So as a journalist, you don't prepare for that. Evidence, no evidence, you just go down. So you have to make a, because we build a state where they don't capture everybody. So you have to ready for that. Why on that?
And we don't kind of think there, especially with this kind of kush and other kind of drugs, where don't they make the image of the country? Because according to your paper, it says Salone name don't Pwel again because of the diplomatic passport. What's how you feel say where they go?
As I speak to you, I just take 1 week. I go Madrid in Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
Where I pass through buses.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And as I tell you, as I reach, now the machine for checking as the immigration officer, the officer didn't see me. He just tell me see my pass. Then call me back and call and ask me, are you Senegalese or Nigerian? I said, no, I'm Sierra Leone. He said, are you sure? I said, yes. He asked me to I said, yes. I said, no, it's like Sierra Leone. They begin to tell me about the drugs country. Salone, the drugs country. Do analysis. So out there, if the authority really serious, like what did they say, they clean the image of the country at the international world. With all in travel, the officer they clean the image of the country and just they spoil the image of the country. And this sounds how they go. If we as Sierra Leoneans don't come together for work as Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, you understand? We will get to self for blame.
Okay. All right. So let's just ask you one question before I come over to Big Brother. You know, another paper where at the Voice of Salone, you know, there is a commentary where then they talk about abandoned ships, ghost ship. Now we get plenty abandoned ship them na the water. According to the commentator, it say then when they are a cause for concern, what the authority to do? Because someday just go team up. Nobody cares, nobody asks questions, not on my time, no nothing, any updates for people. My time not get better information about some of them to all other or them both their way just team up there as abandoned. And according to the commentator, then ghost ship there, then abandoned ship there, na point for exchange of different things them when not good for the country and the country image. As a journalist, what do you take on this?
Ship model and another the way my internet get an idea of. You know, sir? But no abandon ship. The word abandon and awal at the underline now. You know, sir? All then they ship in the wilderness with not transshipmentship for consignment with the coming. You can say they should abandon ship, not to abandon ship. They are all working effectively. So for me, I know abandon ship. I know you are not abandon ship. I know the transshipmentship. So the area of abandon ship, I don't underline them. They are not abandon ship. And maritimes get records of any ship who they are actually. They know the purpose why they did it for. I believe.
Okay. So I'll come back to you. I'll come to you, Big Brother, quickly inside the program. We don't talk to a journalist. But the other thing I want to follow we look at quickly, you know, we just talk about ghost ship. Ship that day where you still like for say, don't I'm bored, don't this and that, don't remember that water for long term. According to the journalists, some of them ship them in a transshipment. That's outside and they can do business quick one, and then all man take your own level again. And but the government must seem for they come out like they in control. Why are they say this? Recently, we know of two things that will come up. One, the issue of the mini submarine where the government take, the police, the authority, them. Till now, they say that they do biometric swabbing. They not get back to win at the public. Then come with another one when a large, a yacht, where they get 2 or 3 Filipinos there inside there. According to the police, then Filipinos then they not be there under detention, but be there under police surveillance. They watch them, they left them out. Till to this step, we don't ever know the people and name them, we don't ever know their mission, and then say, according to the police, problem it gets where the drift and come inside. But it gets problem, it drift come inside, but it gets and maintain the Salone green, white, and blue flag. You know, what do you think say the authority they hide from we? Or what do you think about them, misroad ship and plane where they come now in country? Big Brother. You might mute, Big Brother. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you know, Sierra Leone is a very peaceful country. And because of that peacefulness in nature, we are taken for granted. And, oh man, this is, it took, some of them topics that wouldn't come up, it appears to me. I can't believe in this day and age, ship or plane, then they miss and routes them so often. Or we country. Oh, no, they're here in other parts of the world. But I don't even make mention of the old map by around Hastings, where they say it's on intended landing. Then go there and say then shot them. Nothing, they don't find wanting. Without them go shot, we don't know. I have a ship port around me here. Now McKinney, Mayaba, and I'm 45. Or seaplanes and they do up there. What are they doing? We don't know. It begs the question: are we really serious in protecting our territorial integrity for protected citizens of this nation? Why all the time now we get misdirected ships them or flights them? I just don't get it. And when they happen, we only hear of the news. What about they fall behind them? We don't know. We have ships being misdirected in Kanayasu, then shot them, then say, then clear them, they are cleared. But then, drugs, then they float out the country like within. So we don't even need for thing go far, for associate them abnormalities there so of misguided ships, misguided airplanes, for say, these are transshipments for our nation. And more so when they say from which shores, then they intercept them in neighboring countries. We country don't want to transshipment. That's the question. Well, me as Ade Alwe McKinney, an able answer. But the one there inside Freetown, more so they close to the shore, or outside them activities are to take place for deep more. I just want to remind people and say a country they only go bad when the good people them wait for talk. If the good people then begin to point out the ugliness, then we will find way for intervene. But then, what's in the protection of them? I want to call them whistleblowers there. What we have to do as a nation, we have to speak one voice. I empathize with my brother Emmanuel Gisnoya, who say he was arrested. Nobody was there passing legal representation. It is sad. It is sad. We're not just sit down on our comfort of we corners them. We oppose. It's about time we come together for fight this fight here. So when I hear Emmanuel doing whistleblowing, now me place for move me confident for saying no, we're going to stand with this guy. Like we're doing right now for Lamrana. That's why for B. Because you know what? Her drug dealership is a big cartel. But no matter how big they are, them afraid unity. When people then come together and say they're going to fight this cause, they move. The drugs dealer, they don't feel say you're in a comfort zone for them. If we take together as a nation for say, I call this radical operations. When I say them, then can say I've been too radical. If those in authority are failing us, we as a nation, let's take this radical moves them for see how we come together, we form, we clubs them for go after what in a destroy we country. So that when we hear a ship escaping, let's have this activists them. Not all the activists that they wait for turn politician them, but those that are doing it with passion and believe in it. For see how they go lead processions, for let we check and know the facts of them misguided ships there. So we can do that as a people. We don't reach the time, we don't reach the place where it be say, we can't leave this fight into the hands of a few individuals who may go and say authority. No, I think we are all authorized to fight a good fight. And this one, by all indications, by all interpretations, it's a good fight. We for take them head on for fight this fight. So we as a citizen, we for wake up, for be whistleblowers them, for fight the fight.
Sorry, Fambulema, of course, I don't just notice say, oh, no, be hearing my voice. Okay. Now, we come to the end of the show, and let's just come to you, Emmanuel. I will start the program. Fortunately, you know, been there to the start of the program. And it will mean say you know we get enough time for discourse. But I will look for time again where we will come and talk about, the role of the media in fighting this kind of thing we'll get right now. Because one particular platform day, when in don't take the lead for the show we waiting they happen with 10 people here where they get affected by kush or every other thing they take when drugs. House of Happiness. Then they do extremely well. Although some of them videos them something and the way you watch them, you if you not get art like Mortal Man, you go nearly I don't know what thing will happen with you. Because that's not just the reality, not just the brutal truth about what they happen, the brutal reality of what they happen, which we use them inside the country. Other people and they look for young people in Europe, America, young people and for push the economy. The middleman power, they need them. It's very much, important for any country go before. But we the damage we use them, we're not them, not the strengths. Because when they build, now from the foundation, this one, if this one not team up fine, yeah, the body. Anything we count up, now alaki, it's just for them. But we now make sure say we weaken the wall, we weaken the pillars then. How we go able for team up. So Emmanuel, as a journalist, as a youth, a person where they watch things the way they happen inside the country, what you feel say now the way forward out of all of this kind of thing we will face right now inside the country? Please unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. The program we watch now, we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And yes, on YouTube and on Facebook. Please touch your screen and then you will see the mic. On YouTube and on Facebook, please you will watch. Don't forget for like and share the program. Touch your screen, then you will see. Yeah, there you go. You're okay now. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, Leone, go ahead.
Pierre,
yes.
On this area where they talk about, so the media gets a role for play. You understand? For any country, the first state, they decide whether this government serious, they work in the interest of the people or not. Because we them politicians so one kind of power. And the media they use what kind of power. Make all kinds sweet manifesto. At the end of the day, they need to do exactly what they plan for do. So the media gets, let me say, 100% on this issue. This issue of this push, like as some people alumni where they attack so. And not say even end-minded people, and not for attack alumni. Yes. Because this is not the hard fact. And the man, there are some areas in this country, where you go there, they beer, they cry. People, I don't say people they don't even see the danger where this thing don't cause in this country. They not even know. Even some comrades where them picking them. Some comrades where they say them picking them and say don't go to suicide and they suicide. Then they are starting push where they say if they go see them picking them they have to Pwel. I don't witness two issues them around the east. One comrade woman, he talks saying he became Tongo, Banju, blah blah blah, in Galpikin. We then tell and say Pekin and suicide way in Goody. You know you will identify Pekin. And Pekin and tell and say Mama na me. And they not tell me, I see, I didn't have the scene. So let's go to that side first. They tell say Sam, I want you, I make with a life for Kandoya. You know Sam? So the way forward to this, the media gets a role for play. And we as Salonians, they will leave these hypocrites.
So let break you quick one. You know, the media get a role for play. And for let the media able for survive, you get for need, money, you need money for let you survive. Taking into consideration, let you use you as a case study. Your own paper, the kind of story the way they pull. Now, story in this way, the government no go like, where the government supporters they no go like. And I'm pretty sure say, like some people again, when a business people go scared for associate with you because they're afraid about let it not be in the black book of the government. So how you survive with your paper?
Okay, now let me tell you something. Like me, a blacklist to government advertisement. And you not clear something. You understand? And one thing about running a newspaper, me, I kind of this feel 1996, just after I sit Miko level. You understand? I start as a production man, production assistant. So I know the pros and cons. You understand? I know how to maneuver. You understand? Newspaper get the journalism aspect from the editorial policies and editorial stance. You get the business area. You understand? One thing when we don't know, see now they don't pull me out of all advertisements, and some ministries they will get for pay me, then decide not for pay me because of they get authority from A, B, C, D. You understand? If they tell you plain, say tell you we know so get for pay, but they don't authorize you so long not pay you. I will get money now they promote. But yet still, one thing you get for decide as a publisher or managing editor. The things the way they do before, you get for move away from them if you want to get a successful business. Don't forget about in journalism, about even business if we start a business. If you let the business succeed, the things the way they do, they stop for them. You understand? So what thing I decide for do? I stay focused. You understand? I begin decide for apply to international partners. And they apply. They reject some man, they reject. And I don't look at the news agency. I don't look at the news agency for quite a long time. So I don't use it. So I get friends out, touch with them, talk with them, tell them my ideas. You understand? The little advert we at the get, and they make sure say the paper in advert money, it go purely for the paper, not me personal, not even me home. Because I dey make sure say the paper they run on its own. Any money so far with the paper they raise, it dey purely for the staff and the running of the production. So if you want move, if you want be an independent journalist, you ever make up your mind first in the first place. Say yes, you want to take up this venture with or without. The things we they do, you left them first. We go club, you get motoka, you get this, you get that, you get almost with self funky mind this, that, you get for cut off. You understand? You focus on the business. By doing that, the only way respect you, the only way believe on what you believe, they will just call you no more, tell you, we don't say things are hard, we don't say things are difficult for you, but I guess small things are the same for you. I don't know how you go get them. You understand? And send them for me. So man can just say and corner, he say, I the same for you so thing. He send them for me. And that money the way it is sent. I know say now because of the paper where it is see. And they put on to my own personal use. You understand? And they make sure say I put them back, I buy materials. I buy material for run the paper. Because when you are run a successful newspaper in this country, you stand independently and you therefore strategize. You make sure say you staff them. First of all, you ever get people that will believe on the ideology. Who believe on the ideology, who believe say this paper also they fight a genuine cause. And I want learn from this man. I want learn from this paper. I like the paper in editorial stance. So I will continue. We not get salary scale in the sense for say okay now we they pay we sef. Okay, 3, 4, 5 months. We not get money for pay we sef. But we still move on. You understand? We not get the night watch no get no politician where they give him money. No politician no in a salon where they give money because they not go give him money in the sense which would they give out, what they spend. It's very difficult for law to put onto pen and paper saying that this our expenditure. So if we present that kind of expenditure for any politician, it go back out. You understand? And it go and give pittance at the end of the day, you want to tell them what you have to do. No. We journalists, I believe say a humanitarian job. It is inside journalism, you make money. It is inside journalism, you not can make money. But your integrity self they give money. Integrity they give money because people then believe in you, they trust you. I believe say that man go in at that corner and say, I don't send something for you, go na so be you, go collect it. Why he do that? He not do it because of Emmanuel Tolly, he not do it because of his being personal, he do it because of the work of the paper, the stance of the paper. And that. But we survive on the area of advertisement without of it. So if you say people can get for survive in the business angle, yes, but it no will put you integrity down there. Because the same guys that will they give money for let do the wrong thing, and the same guys that get for prosecute you back to man. That guy they need to bet a guy. And that journalist, left and not to bet a journalist. and then out for deal with it, something like that. They are saying it. They talk. You understand? And me no get no night will me no get no extra responsibility unless the paper and the family. That's all.
All right, continue for watch the program. This night program we na Korea site we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Now we come over to you, big brother. You know, as a way, for end the program, what do you feel say then good things that we intend for do, for build the salon, the youth them and all, with the kind of minutes we're faced with right now. What do you face another way out of farm? Waiting for better solution.
This now a generation of fight. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
This is not one man fight, a generation of fight.
Okay.
I know say there are authorities out there with the benefits. One thing I want, this issue of survival in this country, look for own selfish interests. You understand? Don't create so many problems. You understand? I come out to you question with it. Don't create so many problems. And now we look at the country, Sierra Leone as a whole. All the way they do this destruction, they don't even reach 1% of the population. And all what they together so. One thing we believe that like all what they together so. You here for die one day. You need a candle. You for think yourself don't born picking there. We die, which is there for happen to you picking there. Because all what you don't get so. It might be say you begin necessarily not get for see. Not say you begin again for die before you say. Because God gets so many ways way they do things. If you say they destroy other man young picking with your selfish interest, not so that now you say picking they destroy. Because we look at them, we got ready for doing things then. We got ready for perform a own miracle. Then I picking a force they take out from you. Because already with steps, so you will not imagine say this at the fight for me picking them. Whilst at the same time it destroy another man picking. So to count all this, I want as Sierra Leoneans, let we come as brothers and sisters, mama, papa, auntie, uncle. Let we come together. We will fight this fight. This is not a generational fight. Now you go say, me on picking all the panandi, me are not mix, me are not this. But hey, we all carry Salone passport. Whether you will get citizenship or aside in a Sierra Leone, whether you like it or not, in a Sierra Leone. So this will get for come as a team, work as a team, not fight this fight. The one that we suffer, we pass the one we enjoy. So let me just ignore. If one know the beauty of Salone, now we go out. Like we know the beauty of this country. Like we go out, like we know the beauty of Salone. We investors they come on and they continue to invest in Salone. They're not stupid because they know what everything there in this country. Why would they sit down few sets of people to destroy the youths, to destroy the country, the image, to destroy everybody? Because when they destroy the country, kind of look at someone day you don't take 1 week, you don't even get thing for it. Look at the situation at the ground. You get businessman then and this country will be say, now people will be say, they do them business comfortable one now. But let they even order self one container, na trouble. Someone don't close in business, he don't go out. Or just run away from this kind stuff. We the country like a very peaceful country as we would be say. But it's allowed to be peaceful country, be in other country, other things don't take place. But God like this country, God God provides so many things for this country. But don't we forget about this hypocrisy, sycophants, don't work as a team. Now the only way out is and repair. Don't work as one people.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Now come to Big Brother quickly. Big Brother, as we wrap up this program, what you want for left with me?
Thank you, my brother. You know what? As we talk just now, we just try to gather the statistics for let people that don't know the gravity of this year. Let them know. Say we are sitting on a time bomb. We're ready for explode at any time. We will begin to see you have to turn a zombie land. Would have listened to the statistics. According to recent statistics and age brackets from Kisii Psychiatric Hospital, admissions in the year 2023, out of 2,955 drug abuse patients, 1,865 cases. That is 63%. They relate to Kush. So now Kush, they carry them beginning a psychiatric home. The age group, mostly are between the age group of 20 to 34. Imagine what they can kill from this country. The people then who get from man this country after like who type the old on left. If 75% of them involved into Kush, amen. And we see the Kush when once you don't start and forget out of them, it's tough. So are we killing 75% of our younger generation? But not only that, what will surprise you again, listen, 10% of young people them, who they between the ages of 10 to 19, they're only involved. And what will scare you, you sit down there, same Pierre, myself here, and we listen as them. 92% of the users there. Now man them. 92% of the users. Now man them. So you tell me, where is Sierra Leone heading? Are you telling me when you don't govern, you don't care, you don't die, you don't go, what you left happen, you don't care? Then you are not a leader. A leader number one left legacy. We will continue generation yet unborn. That's who I call a leader. Not to the mouth just particular, but the present. No, you're not a leader to me. No, you're not. But the long and short of this, since I prepared the tribe for usher we out of this very important discussion, I want to encourage Miss Sierra Leone and them. The young people, them, I deal with them. All they need that direction. Trust me, you'll be amazed. So therefore, we as grown-ups, let's don't fail our generation. We parents are not fail we. That's why people that seated here today, they talk big one. Because my parents then tell them our job for fight all the challenges. We on time then we get Poyo, we get Jamba, we get Omole, they all been they play around. Our parents then play their role for able guide we. Therefore, we as grown-ups, now place for say go guide we picking them. Lord not let them go. In our days, we never had a spank in Pekin. Free and fair. But we've been indoctrinated with a culture we're not we own. We are Africans. The radical method of grooming who Pekin them will not for spare that. Then government, how they go and sign treaty them all for their own survival, man. We know the packages how they come after that. And above all, before I wrap up, I want to talk to the number one man, gentleman of this country. I beg, stop the fly them and take care of you people them. This country, they go out of hands because you're not here. Even though people then say, yes, you fly for better in them. But you copy them, a young soldier. You know they fly, it is a country. And they talk about me brother in Burkina Faso. Young lad, it's not flying. It ain't a country where they move things. You can do that to our president. Stop the flying. I know you say, one other column, no nonsense guy. Stay in your country, let you police your country. I beg. The people they put around you, they are all there for their survival. Trust me, my brother. But hey, the bottom line, Kush is not a farce. It's a reality. And it is our current day rebel war. Only that this time around, they are not using machetes, they are not using guns. Yes, civilizedly, they are killing our people. And you, the importers, the drug lords, I beg, not to bluff in Udit Panaya. Like how my brother said just now, Emmanuel, thank you for telling us. But what will it profit a man to gain the whole world and then lose his soul? Now, and they happen so. We now want to gain the world, they want to lose, want to soul them. In the process, we not care how many people they want to destroy them, features them, destroy their lives. Believe you me, any one drug addict there, the cows and baby have been saying, na mama bona, na papa bona, he gets sisters them, he has siblings, he get people who wouldn't expect much from him. So like I've been open just now say, we had dreamers, but those dreamers, then dreams say all they want to kill them. So it's about time we go back to the drawing board and reinvent and give hope to the dream step. Let's dream and let's keep pushing. Till we meet again in another edition of this one, I want to say, you be out there and always remember to be a brother or sister's keeper. And be proud of this, say there is only one country on planet Earth called Sierra Leone. It belongs to Sembe Pierre there. It belongs to Emmanuel. It belongs to me. It belongs to you that listen to me. So let's mold it and sell it at the wall. For say we are not drug lords. We are a country with a mixed culture, very rich. We'll go back, like the bird, the Ghanaian bird, will say Sankofa, go back for it. So Lord turn we heads, then we look back like the bird and go back to where we begin. I thank you for this platform.
Well, I appreciate you now. Thank you very much, Big Brother. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. I appreciate you time with me inside the program, and I look forward to get other, amazing discussion with you again. And Big Brother, thank you. You can't change my mood this morning, but still, we go see. I think that my spirit, my soul, my body, everything we need for keep the fire going. And Emmanuel, you as well, thank you very much. I think your story, as well, they had more energy to it in, we the do now as well. Because if you una they face that kind of situation and I think we're not the face with una young kind of situation, we're not left with any option, we not get excuse, but we rather for stand up and do what we feel saying the right thing. But again, at this country also we still ask, who that they do the right thing? If we do this thing today, somebody who can tell we say we they against the country. Other person will do something again. Because NIB, Madabio and in team, and as much as you get people where they stand up right now, say where they point finger upon, saying a drug lord or drug this and that, you get who that as well, they hail them. So the question is, who that really gets good intention for the country? We just pray that God directs we all, and let we see what we can do for let we country go before. Thank you very much. We appreciate you now. Please stay safe and watch you back as well. Yeah, thank you. Big Brother, thank you. And thanks to the producer we put this program together. Thanks to all we watch the program, we like and share the program. We love you also very much. Thank you. God bless you now all. And please, as we guest them, they go out, and I play this music quickly, and then I come back with something way before we go quickly. Yeah, or maybe I can just play the music quickly before I come again with another thing. Yeah, thank you.
Mama freedom, I respect you, man. Left rudeness, I didn't meet out. Left rudeness, left rudeness, Mama freedom. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we don't want bad energy. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we don't want bad energy. You know my right to my show some class. Not just for say you get media space, we go hold proof. Oh, left rudeness. Oh, mama of Freetown. Left rudeness. Oh, left rudeness. Left rudeness. Oh, we know about energy. Left rudeness. Oh, left rudeness. Left rudeness. Oh, shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up. And the mic, no be fight. We know one drama. Tonight, tonight. Shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up. Let the talk way bitter, make them sweeter. Okay, now this make una not be one make truth media come on here. But good big pass, we know we are in solidarity. Yeah, we truth media, either left rudeness, not the media. Do your left rudeness, not the media. You know my right to man, show class and behavior. Titi do your left, peace over drama. So we go build the future, my shoes me. Mama of Freetown. Left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, we know about energy, left rudeness, left rudeness, left rudeness, la la la.
This not saying be Pwel of we are there. Mama of Freetown, try respect to left rudeness not the media, oh. Left from. Mama of Freetown, left rudeness, left rudeness, Titi do ya left, we know one bad energy, left rudeness, left rudeness, Titi do ya left, we know one bad energy, you know my red man. Show some class, not to just for sale. You get money and power. Media not to for fight, make we talk with pride. Amadou Lambrana, not to your rank. Respect the press, not truth we want, not to for show of chest. Push and power, ego paso. Karma no sleep, we go lash. We no jealous, we just talk truth. Now the media space, we go all proof. Mama of Freetown, left rudeness, left rudeness. Titi do ya left, we know one bad energy. Left rudeness, left rudeness. Titi do ya left, we know one bad energy. Shake up, now the mic, no be fight. We know one drama tonight. Shake up, left the talk way bitter, make them sweeter. Okay, now this make una no be one make truth media come on air. But good big pass, so now we are in solidarity. We truth media. Do ya left rudeness not the media. You know my red man show class and behavior. Titi do ya left, peace over drama. That's how we go build the future, my sister. This not saying be Pwel of we are there.
This not saying baby if we are Mama of Freetown. Look that straight, forget mindset. So we choose for help and with this. Mama of Freetown. Look that straight, forget mindset. So we choose for help and with this.
All right, so we can take we leave now. Thank you very much. We appreciate your time so much. Mama of Freetown really say we can tongue. It go pull band set for Amadou. Well, I think say Amadou get bell and in get band set. We will wait for see it in the apple. But it look like say it is strain. So they say like we help them. If you get band set, you want for help Mama of Freetown, please help them where they come now. You know, welcome all the band set. At least let dance in man. Let them dance with the band set. Say they each other host them. But as we wait for them for come with them band set, we still feel say it is strange. So we choose for left for now with this one, where now for Mama of Freetown.
Then I sang, baby, off we are. Mama of Freetown. Look that strength, forget band set. So we choose for help and with this. Mama of Freetown. Look that strength, forget band set. So we choose for help and with this. Mama of Freetown. Look that strength, forget band set. So we choose for help and with this. Mama of Freetown, if you know one, you hear the bell. From morning devotion on Truth Media. Do ya luck, you ya say. But for the truth, we go talk and get. Mama of Freetown, look that strength, forget band set. So we choose for help and with this. Mama of Freetown, if you know one, you hear the bell. From morning devotion on Truth Media. Do ya luck, you ya say. But for the truth, we go talk and bet. So left rudeness. Mama of Freetown, left rudeness. Run around left rudeness. So left rudeness, yeah. Mama of Freetown, left rudeness. You not married, man. Show some class. Not just for say you get money and power. Media not for fight. Make we talk with pride. Amadou Lamrana, not to your rank. Respect the press, not true we want. Not for show of chest. We know they hate, we they call for sense. Cushion power, ego paso. Karma no sleep, ego lash. We no jealous, we just talk truth. Now the media space, we go through. Mama of Freetown, look their strength, forget band set. So we choose for a band with this. Mama of Freetown, if you know one, you hear the bell. From morning devotion on Truth Media. We are lucky, we are safe. But for the truth, we go talk and bet. So left rudeness. Mama of Freetown, left rudeness. So left rudeness. Mama of Freetown, left rudeness. Mama no make noise where they preach respect. Truth no they hide, they go reflect. We are no they fear, we stand for justice, peace and pride. Now that we practice. If you vex for truth, check yourself. We know they fight, we they build wealth. Do ya left rudeness. Now the media, you not married to man. Show class and behavior. Titi do ya left. Peace over drama. Now so we go build the future, my sister. We are Truth Media. Always for the people. This not saying baby of weird. Mama of Freetown, look that strength, forget band set. So we choose for help and with this one. Mama, if you know one, you read the bell. From morning devotion on Truth Media. Do ya luck, you ya share. But for the truth, we go talk and bet. Mama of Freetown, look that strength, forget band set. So we choose for help and with this one. Mama of Freetown, if you know one, you read the bell. From morning devotion on Truth Media. Do ya luck, you a share, but for the truth, we go talk and